At PSI Urethanes, we use several different types of casting methods, such as open cast, injection, and compression. So an open cast pour is exactly what it sounds like. Your mold would have an open cavity that you would pour directly into. We also use injection molding for parts that have very detailed, intricate features that would otherwise be impossible with open cast methods. Compression molding is another method that we use, typically for very difficult and intricate features on a part. It requires a sandwich type mold that is compressed under heavy pressure to form the part. A casting method is usually decided after lengthy conversation with the customer to better understand what requirements they have for their part. Certain limitations are a result of certain types of casting, whereas other methods are much more suited for those parts and their dimensions. Every component of a customer's specifications travels all the way from sales to estimating to production to quality control. It's on a tight-knit schedule with specifications that are easy to follow, and quality control does an excellent job at adhering to those. When determining what casting method will be used, we always have to take into consideration what downsides there might be. Some of the issues you might see with open cast materials is every now and again you'll get a little piece of trash on the surface or surface bubbles. Those are typically inherent of open cast. With injection molding, depending on how the material is injected or what materials you might be using, or the scale of the molding or the complexity of the molding, you could capture bubbles in the material. Similar to injection molding, you might see more bubbles on our compression molded parts. Another issue that's inherent with compression molding is flashing. You will almost always have to trim off flash from these materials. I think the most significant part of our quality control system here is largely the fact that our employees fill out a report that immediately goes to production. So as soon as a defect is caught, it makes its way back to the employee to hopefully prevent any future issues with that production. Some innovative uses that I've seen for urethane would be liners for particulates and pigment production facilities that have silica constantly blasting against their materials. They protect them with our urethane. Another would be the chassis protection underneath rally cars. We've used sheeting for those cars. It's worked very well. Another would be dampeners for race cars in the engine mount area. And another would be dampeners for billiard sticks. PSI Urethanes uses a combined 58 years of experience with research and development, communication with customers, and improving processes to help determine which casting method is used. If you're interested in working with a urethane company that's been in business for almost 60 years, feel free to reach out to us, check out our website or any of our other videos.